Sanguis Caelestis. Sanguis Caelestis is a Latin phrase that means or says heavenly blood or celestial blood. Heavenly blood or celestial blood. Ever since I was a young man, I've always been fascinated with blood. Ever since I read the biblical narrative or the biblical story when Cain slew Abel and Abel's blood spoke, and it spoke to source or God. And when Cain slew Abel and his blood spoke, I've been fascinated with that story. I wrote this book, What Does Your Blood Say About You? Short read, about 20 years ago. I've been studying blood. I've been studying what blood is from a spiritual, esoteric perspective. We all understand blood from a biological perspective. The book of Leviticus tells us that the life of the flesh is in the blood. And so everything that we do, blood is what animates. So when it put oxygen into the blood, and this oxygen goes throughout the blood carries oxygen. The blood also removes waste out of the system as the blood goes through your kidneys, and those nephrons inside of the kidneys filter out the waste and then returns the good blood back. And so we all understand the biological, or we have a basic understanding, myself included, of the biological aspects of blood. But what I'm presenting today is Super Saturday. It's the last Saturday before, the holidays, before Christmas. And so I'm offering my blood code, which takes you into a group of sevens. It takes you into over and understanding the esoteric hidden meaning of the blood as we talk about the heavenly level or the heavens. There's 7 heavens that matches the 7 bloods. Then we talk about the 7 churches that matches one of the 7 blood types. Then the 7 days of the week that matches one of the 7 blood types. Then the 7 guard types are the 7 archons, the archon, or the archetypes. And so when we break this down, the blood type exposes, it shows, it determines, it gives us some deeper esoteric understanding about our actual pattern, our design, how we should be eating for our blood type and not our tone type. Most people eat foods based upon taste instead of eating food that's based upon blood. And so when you realize that the life of the flesh is in the blood, the life of the flesh is in the blood. So that's the purpose of the blood code. So the blood code is this report that I've developed over the years that's an extension of what this report says. So inside of this report, I break down one of the most important things that I've learned over the years, and that is dragon blood. And when we talk about, dragon blood, we're talking about the serpentine that has a bad label or rap based upon most of our understanding. So whether you are O blood, whether you're A blood, whether you're B blood, or whether you're AB blood, each one of the blood types, blood is a carrier of information. Blood is a carrier of a vibration. Blood is a carrier of a specific frequency. So that's why this report is so important, because the dragon blood is the true source of divine rights or divine kingship, rulership, and authority. So when you over and understand that when we get into the ancient times, dragon blood, which was the blood of the gods, and it was the true source of divine kingship here on earth. So everything on this earth is the rulers, let's put it that way, are in those places because of their blood type. And so that's why there is certain bloodlines that, quote unquote, run this planet. So I created the app to assist you with understanding the true hidden esoteric power that you possess based upon your blood type. And once you tap into the true meaning of this information, you can really see, this is the app that I created. So, and you can click on it, each one of the blood types, and it rotates around and it gives you a report that exposes the true hidden esoteric meaning of your specific blood type. And each one of these delves into the true core essence that allows you to over and understand what is called Sanquis, Caelestis, which again is that Latin phrase that simply means, again, we could also, as I talked about before, that's why it's important to over understand the esoteric meanings of these frequencies, waves, and vibrations that we call words. These are terms. These are labels, and labels are limits. So we look at that phrase, we see that it's a Latin phrase for heavenly blood or celestial blood. And so this Latin phrase for heavenly blood or celestial blood gives us a deeper meaning of the attributes and characteristics. Looking at old blood, for example, and it talks about here that old blood is a carrier of the primal solar fire. It must be rekindled by or through what we call devotion. And so each one of these blood types reveal a specific planetary ruler. It also reveals a particular archon or archetypal challenge along with a specific constant installation, also along with a specific kirka or a specific church type. Then the report delves into as well the dietary information, as based upon your blood, you should eat certain minerals and enzymes along with your cell salts that's contained inside of this report. So it gives you all of the specific, especially getting into your blood type gifting, which simply means that your blood type gives you a specific frequency. I remember when I was stationed in Japan, they put more emphasis on blood type than we do here in the West. So in Japan, you actually get certain jobs, certain opportunities if you're a specific blood type over one blood type. So education and blood type was huge in the Orient, at least when I was stationed there, when I was over there stationed in Japan. And so today, again, is Super Saturday, again, because of the holidays. And I'm offering this entire report that normally sells for $199, and it's available today only for $49. So you get the entire report for only $49. And again, this report is totally life-changing because it allows you to actually see how God has designed and gifted you to be you. And so this, again, is your blood frequency. Everybody's blood has a specific frequency, wave, verb, and vibration. And so that's what we're looking at. That's what we're talking about here today is you pick up this report. Again, normally sells for $199. It's on sale today for $49. It gets into all of the true esoteric information that is contained inside of your blood. And again, blood type, God type. To the degree that you can over and understand your blood, you can over and understand your frequencies. Frequencies, waves, verbs, and vibrations. So you got a blood type, God type, church type, archetype, constellation type. Then we also get into the diet. 7 days of the week, 7 blood types. This is your code. These codes, again, are just like a computer code. Each code is a specific pattern. Your job is just to recognize your own God-given pattern and live your life according to your pattern. Because again, patterns are power. You just go to my website, masterteacher33.com, and just click on the link that says donation, make it a one-time payment of $49 to pick up the report that normally sells for $199. And again, this is just a one-day only sale today, Saturday, December the 20th, where you can pick up the entire blood code report. And again, all you do is once you make your payment at the website at masterteacher33.com, then I will go ahead and compile that report for you, put the information into the app. The app will pump it out, and then I'll be able to just email you a PDF document that breaks down your journey, your gifts, your activation codes, everything that God has designed and gifted, everything that God has created for you to put you into a true spiritual awakened state. Because blood is nothing but your legacy that's encoded inside of liquid. Blood is slowed down dumbed down like blood contains, or it is your identity identifier or sovereignty. It establishes your identity sovereignty. It's actually your voice activation. It's your offer, your audience, your system, your frequency, and your legacy. All of that is contained inside of your blood type. Blood type, God type. God is a generator, an operator, and a director. So your blood is actually your wealth activation code. Your blood contains the frequency that establishes your lane. So when you do get your blood type, you get your wealth type. You get your wealth activation codes because it's contained inside of the blood. So the life of the flesh is inside of the blood. The life of the flesh is inside of the blood. The life of the flesh is inside of the blood. Your blood type contains all of the frequencies, waves, verbs, and vibrations of your God type. Whether you are O blood, O negative, A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, you have something that is extremely rare, because you are the only person on the planet that have your specific blood type. So my brothers and my sisters, pick up your blood code report today, so that way you can over and understand exactly what your blood says. I'll also include this book. Everybody that purchases and picks up your blood code report, I'll also include the book that I've written when I started this journey that breaks down your personality, your career, and job type. For example, if you are, and let me flip my camera if I can show you this really quickly, just as an example of what's also included. This is the bonus. When you pick up the report today, you also, as a bonus, you also get type O. For example, we go through each one of the blood types and personality, and it also tells you what occupations are best for you based upon your blood type. So based upon the blood type, we're going to include the book that gives you a lot of insight and a lot of information into the different types of blood. Title of the book once again is What Does Your Blood Say About You? The Voice of Your Blood. And again, this one written a while back, that really delves into the true hidden esoteric meaning of the different blood types. Also have traits and characteristics of each one of the blood types, and delves into one of the most important keys. Let me, if I can, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let's see, here we go. As we get into the table of contents inside the book, again, this is the bonus that comes with the report. So you can over and understand some of what I found out many years ago about the bloodline, the RH negative, the dragon blood, what your blood cells, the single word for your blood trait, blood type, personality. So your personality is determined or influenced by the blood, and then the blood career, along with the blood type diet and nutrition, and what is the history, again, of the blood. So all of this, everybody has blood, but very few people even know what their blood type is. I run into a lot of people that don't even know what their blood type is. And then the people that do know what their blood type is, they don't know how to monetize it, how to use it to benefit themselves. So pick up the report today. One day sale only. Tomorrow goes back to the regular price of $199. You can pick up the report, about 100 pages, that reveals, explains, illuminates, and simplifies what your true God-given voice, because the life of the flesh is in the blood. I love you. I appreciate you. Happy holidays. We're going to see you at the top. God bless.